Hey, it's the Major with Organic Lifestyle, here to talk to you about something that's extremely important to your health, and that is the benefits of eating organic food. So stay tuned. This is the Major.
It's Bruce.
Anna.
This is Al.
Slarb Shamina.
This is Bree.
This is Daniela, and we're living an organic lifestyle.
For those who don't know, not sure, or never really been interested in knowing what goes into their body, because what's the little pink slime with your mashed potatoes, right? I mean, the fact is, if you really cared, you'd ask and care to know. Well, the first question is, can eating harmful food really impact our health? And because our physical health affects our mental health, can eating bad foods really impact our entire life as a whole? So before we define what organic food is, let's define what organic food is not. GMO. These days, and according to the USDA, which regulates and classifies the foods we eat, for example, just about every kind of food and spice that is not labeled as being organic is completely the opposite. That means if you're not eating organic food, then you're most likely eating genetically modified food. So, what is GMO or genetically modified food exactly? Well, genetically modified food is food that has been artificially manipulated in a laboratory through genetic engineering. This is an unnatural process or manipulation done to plants such as grains, fruits, and vegetables, animals such as cows, chickens, and pigs, as well as the crossbreeding of bacteria and various viruses. Genetic modification of an animal involves altering its genetic material by adding, changing, or removing certain DNA sequences in a way that does not occur naturally. It aims to modify specific characteristics of an animal or introduce a new trait, such as disease resistance or enhanced growth due to growth hormones being injected into the animal. In fact, these animals, such as cows, pigs, and chickens, are mainly given drugs including procaine penicillin, amoxicillin, and more. Fun fact, did you know with the scientific advancements in the world that they can and have been cloning chickens? Yes, I said cloning chickens, which is basically them artificially growing chickens, some of which end up so deformed that they often have 2 heads, 3 legs, or 4 wings. And yes, this is what you're eating, unfortunately, at your local fast food restaurant. Another fun fact, did you know that eating pig is the worst and most unhealthiest meat that you can ever eat? In fact, pork, which includes smoked pork, pork ribs, which are usually most kinds of ribs, ham, bacon, and sausage can lead to a number of diseases including clogged arteries, heart disease, high cholesterol, diabetes, and cancer, among many others. There's no wonder why all religious scriptures say that God forbids us to eat pig. Don't take this lightly. Please do your own research as well. Dairy products such as cheese, milk, butter, yogurt, and ice cream are modified in their own way by adding animal enzymes, which is usually pig or cow enzymes, to help these products keep their form or consistency. Other chemicals are added to keep or enhance the flavor as well as increase the shelf life. Everything else that grows from either the ground, a tree, a bush, or a vine is considered a plant. Now let's get into it. Did you know that the plants that yield grain, rice, potatoes, and other vegetables and fruits are sprayed with chemicals like pesticides, which by the way come in 3 forms: herbicides, insecticides, and fungicides? The official claim or reason for modifying the crops we eat is to eliminate unwanted insects and pests from eating the crops. The official reason for modifying the animals we eat is to produce meatier and less diseased livestock. But the real question is, the question that you want to ask yourself is, what is putting unnatural and harmful chemicals in the body do to us? What does the chemicals that have viral promoters, transcription terminators, antibiotics, and antibiotic resistors do to our natural God-given bodies? Does it contaminate the body? Does it really lead to serious illnesses? We'll leave it up to you to decide. Challenge of the week. If you're used to consuming pork on a daily or even weekly basis, try not eating any pork for 30 days and see how your body and mind feels after those 30 days. If you notice a decrease in mind fog and more clarity and energy, then the proof is in the pudding, so to speak. So if that's GMO, what is organic food about? Well, the USDA definition of organic food states that organic food is produced by farmers who emphasize the use of renewable resources and the conservation of soil and water to enhance environmental quality for future generations. Organic meat, poultry, eggs, and dairy products come from animals that are given no antibiotics or growth hormones. Organic food is produced without using conventional pesticides, including fertilizers made with synthetic ingredients or sewage sludge, aka pink slime, bioengineering, or ionizing radiation. Before a product can be labeled organic, a government-approved certifier inspects the farm where the food is grown to make sure the farm or farmers are following all the rules necessary to meet USDA organic standards. Companies that handle or process organic food must also be inspected before it gets to your local supermarket or restaurant. Food that is considered to be organic is certified to have grown in soil that have no prohibited ingredients applied for 3 years prior to harvest. Prohibited ingredients includes most synthetic fertilizers and pesticides. In instance, when a grower has to use synthetic ingredients to achieve a specific purpose, the substance must first be approved according to the criteria that examines its effect on the human health and environment. As for organic meat, regulations require that the animals are raised in living conditions accommodating their natural behavior, like the ability to graze on pasture, feed 100% organic feed and forage, and not be administered antibiotics or hormones. When it comes to this process, multi-ingredient foods, the USDA specifies additional considerations. Regulations prohibit organic processed food to contain artificial preservatives, color, or flavors, and require that these ingredients are organic with some minor exceptions.
Okay, well, I hope this content was beneficial to you. If you like what you hear, if you like what you see, if you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more.